Hello, what is up, everybody? Coach Joey coming in. It is May 31st, the day after Memorial Day. It's a Tuesday. It's 7:30. I'm currently driving home from the gym. Normally I come in the mornings when I'm driving to the gym, but the kid is out for summer, and I had her this morning, and it's very difficult to make videos for her. What you guys don't know is this is my third attempt at making this video because my phone has either rang or something happened where I was not able to complete it. So hopefully third time's a charm. All right, so let's make this short and sweet. This is a little bit off topic from some of the stuff that I normally talk about, and it kind of came to my attention this week as I was paying a little bit more attention than I normally would to social media because it was a long weekend. And you know, when it comes to social media, I'm not a big believer in, getting involved in the political or the religious or the social beliefs or any of that stuff, because I think everybody's entitled to their opinion, and I don't think it's really good to talk bad or down to people who have different beliefs. One of the things that kind of stood out to me a little bit over this past weekend was a couple of things. The first was the whole guerrilla shooting thing, but that I don't think is as important as the next thing that I want to talk about. The second thing was related to Memorial Day. And a lot of different people that I either follow or are friends with on Facebook. And so if you think I'm talking about you specifically, promise you, I'm not talking to anybody specific, because I noticed this come up in my feed pretty frequently, is how angry people got, and then some of the words that they tried to use when they were presenting their point on somebody making the mistake of thanking a veteran or somebody in the current military for them service, and then people getting so angry and literally almost referring to people as stupid for not knowing the difference between a Veterans Day and a Memorial Day. Now, I'll say this, I look at this from both sides. I myself am not a veteran, and I myself do not have any family members or close friends or family who passed away while protecting our country. So please don't flame me for just giving out a perspective from both sides, because I understand where you're coming from if you have that strong of an opinion about something. The other side to that is, one, if somebody makes the mistake of mixing up Memorial Day and Veterans Day, and they thank someone for their service in the military, they're probably not trying to be disrespectful. Now, I understand that you can say, well, they should know the difference or whatever the case is, but if you think about it, there's probably a lot of things that have to do with the freedom of this country that you yourself probably don't know about. I know this. I don't know everything about American history or anything that happened. Yes, I know the difference between Veterans Day and Memorial Day, but I don't think that somebody that was thanking you for their service, or thanking veterans for their service or past service, or thanking current military for their service, were blatantly trying to be disrespectful to you or to our country for any reason. So I think that it was a little bit unnecessary to just bash people into the ground for making an honest mistake. So that's point number one. Point number two is that some of the references that people made in some of their comments or posts on Facebook were rude and disrespectful. And I think that it was, in an attempt to make people feel stupid about making that mistake. Now, I understand people make a mistake, and I understand that you may not agree with the mistake because you feel a certain way about it. And third, the mistake was made. But instead of, making, the kind of statements that you were making, why not take the opportunity to try to educate them a little bit and create some positive reinforcements? Maybe post some content that historically shows the significance of something like Memorial Day versus Veterans Day. And I promise you that they'll probably never make the mistake again. Lastly, if the person made that mistake, it's somewhere along the line they weren't taught what the difference between Memorial Day and Veterans Day are. It's not automatic. They're not supposed to know exactly what's going on. So just, give them the benefit of the doubt, take the opportunity to educate them appropriately, and that way they can spread the facts to the next person who maybe makes the same mistake. And that's how you prevent things like that from happening, not by bashing people, but by educating people. They aren't trying to be disrespectful. They didn't disrespect you or spit on you or say, I hate Memorial Day or I hate veterans. They simply said, thank you for your service, and they made an honest mistake. So I know some of you are probably going to flame me a little bit for this, and that's okay. I got nothing against that, and I'm willing to take the flaming. I agree with your perspective, especially if you're somebody who's either A, served in the military, or lost somebody who is close to you, who is out there protecting our country. I, for one, love our country. I think we live in a beautiful country, and I respect all of the men and women who currently serve, all of the men and women who did serve, and anybody especially who has lost their life protecting our rights and protecting our country. But I'm just saying, in the event that a mistake like this happens, don't just blow it up on the social media spots. All right, you guys? I love everybody out there. If you guys have any questions, concerns about anything, you know where to find me. This isn't really gym or business related, so I'll probably just post this to my personal page and share it over there. If you guys hate me for posting it, I understand. Send me a message. I'll give you a hug. All right, you guys, have a great evening. I hope everybody had a beautiful weekend, and we'll see you soon.